Talk to me about the Citroen. That's well now. We back.
We're back again.
Citroen C5. Talk to me. Aircross. Now we missed that launch for some reason, and my history with Citroens is brief.
Yeah. A lot of people's.
And with the C5, briefer still. A good friend of mine owned one, but he had it in France.
Okay.
So it's a bit different there.
Right.
And his review on it was mixed.
Okay.
Lovely, comfortable car.
Look, let's just first of all put it out there. This was a facelift.
Is it a
wasn't
facelift?
An all new model.
Okay.
Okay. So let's just make that very clear. I've tested the previous version. Again, check on the channel. Back on the channel, you'll find a video. Okay. It was about 2 years ago or so. It's quite a while ago.
Okay.
But it is typically French. Okay. There's a lot of things about it that are typically French.
Does it have a wine dispenser?
No, it doesn't.
Oh dear.
But it's also typically Citroen. So, for example, it's got the air bump on the side.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just got to have these things. That's just what they're about. You know me by now.
Still got air suspension.
It's no. Good question.
So that's what it's
yes,
famous
it does.
for.
Yeah,
and
it does.
Stupid comfortable. It's like when we talk about waft.
Yeah, no, but
this is not waft. This is.
Yeah, no, this is no.
This is
but it
Cirrus
handles.
Cloud.
No, but the funny thing is, it may waft in one way, but the handling is superb.
Really.
230 millimeters of ground clearance, first of all, which is more than anybody else in that category.
Body roll?
Nope.
Really?
We went on a section of dirt road. Okay, good dirt road. I'm cruising along. Now, when I'm on dirt road, and I drive a lot on dirt roads, as you know, when I go to the farm, I drive at a speed that feels comfortable. It's not about speed limit as such, it's where the car is comfortable. And I honestly, within half a minute, can tell you the comfortable speed for that car on that piece of road.
Okay.
Because you can feel it, am I right?
I can hear an accident coming. Okay.
I look down, I'm doing 90 km an hour on the dirt road, which is actually much faster than I would normally be comfortable doing on any dirt road.
Okay.
And my co-driver, or Laurie Smith, was like, look at the speed. And I said, are you feeling uncomfortable anyway? He said, no, I just saw the speed. So what I'm telling you is that the suspension is beautifully tuned.
That's what they're known for.
They're known for, okay? The comfort of the ride. But
so
the road holding
that's all still there.
It's all still there.
Okay.
SUVs are not sports cars, people. Don't expect to corner it like a total sports car.
Is this an SUV?
Yeah, it's a medium SUV.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
What did you think it was?
And build quality?
Build quality, I could find no faults at all.
Okay.
What the comfort thing, just going back to the comfort thing. Of course, remember that Citroen put an extra 15 millimeters of foam padding in the seats. Did you know that?
Why?
For comfort, monsieur. Don't you know that
Not
you've
'cause
got
they
to be
needed to.
comfortable?
Okay.
No, they use it as a USP, in other words, for the comfort of the seats, etc. So you've got that. I'm not going to bore you with a spec now, because the spec is like,
it's going to be high,
crazy, over the top. There are two versions. There's the feel and the shine. Okay, so mechanically identical. Let's just get this out the way. 121 kilowatts, 250 Newton meters.
Okay.
6-speed torque converter automatic.
Okay.
Perfectly good.
Okay.
Really? Yeah. 6-speed, not 6-speed, 7-speed, 8-speed, dual clutch, blah, 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 blah. Yeah.
6-speed, fine. Lovely.
Again, we're in a medium SUV.
Yeah.
What do you want?
100%.
Okay. Top model has the panoramic roof. It has all the active safety yet again. It's got it all. They've neatened up like the front lights, so you've got intelligent headlights now.
Okay.
You know, the new thing with intelligent headlights. It's got it all. I mean, we'd be on this thing for another hour if I had to go through all of it again. You know where I'm coming from.
Spec levels in cars these days is becoming
even
long list.
Well, even the base models have got silly spec these days.
We need to do government type introductions where we don't formally recognize it, where we just say all protocols observed. Plus, this is a certain that's a car you deal.
I've got to throw, it's a totally different brand, but a couple of years ago, I got a Mercedes C-Class test car. And when it arrived, they said to me, this is an Ava spec. And I said, what's an Ava spec?
Nothing.
Bare bones basic. But it was actually a pleasure for once. Because then you could actually test the car and not the toys and the luxuries and the extras.
And I was pulled up the other day because we forgot something on one of the cars that we chatted about. I was kind of like, I didn't even know the car had that, to be honest. You know,
Listen,
and sometimes a week is just not long enough to get through all the different situations in which you'd actually use something on the car. I imagine this is where the Citroen is going to be.
I'm on a launch and I chat to you or to one of the other guys. Oh, you just had that car? Yeah. What about that feature?
Yeah. It was lovely.
Oh, I didn't realize. Yeah. Or if you're honest like I am, I didn't even know it had that. I didn't find that.
Honesty is never the best policy. Never be honest. Never be honest. Okay, so
he said it, eh?
Tell me about the Citroen.
Right.
Price, Alan. How much?
Fuel, 638,000 rand.
Okay.
688 for shine.
Okay, so 50 grand between the two.
50 grand between the two. Again, look.
What would you buy?
If I'm spending that money, I definitely go top spec.
Really? Okay.
You know where the differences come in every one of these cars nowadays? Panoramic roof, take or leave, I know.
Yeah.
But on practically every car where you have this, there's more safety thrown into the top model. So unless the bank manager is going to fight with you, unless your bank manager is really going to fight with you over 8%, which he won't. When it gets to 20% price difference, I get it.
Then it's.
But on 8%, say price difference, less than 10%,
Go buy the big one.
get the big boy.
Okay.
Have one less meal out a month. That's the difference. So that's where I would go with that. Okay.
Okay.
But again, look,
You eat out.
Yeah, of course.
Goodness gracious. Some of us motoring journalists can't afford that.
Well, then you just go on more launches and you eat out plenty. I like the left field choice when it comes to cars.
Yes.
I have never been the guy that wanted the same car as all my neighbors.
We can never accuse Citroen of being mainstream.
And that's my point. So I like.
Are they becoming more mainstream though? Are they becoming more sort of conformist and less Citroen-y?
Well,
are they losing a little bit of their joie de vivre?
Well, okay, good question. Because remembering they're part of the Stellantis group.
Yes.
They have been, before Stellantis, it was Peugeot Citroen.
Yes.
And there's a lot of commonality.
Yes.
Particularly between Peugeot and Citroen.
Yes.
And even now Opel creeping into the
Yes.
mix, okay?
Yeah.
But what they've done that's very, very interesting, and I admire this, is they have somehow still given each of them their own personality.
Well, that's what I was about to say.
You remember like the Opel Mokka, which was the much sportier, harder ride than the Peugeot 2008, right?
Yes.
There's your example.
Yes.
And I'm going to use those two because they're within the Stellantis.
So is Alfa Romeo, and Alfa Romeo is very still much.
No, Alfa is still an Alfa, yeah. So but that's a bit more separate. But Peugeot, Citroen, and Opel on the side kind of have become a mishmash.
Yeah.
But they've still maintained
their
personality and identity. And the Citroen is the Citroen. It is the French one, and it's got the little quirks, just in case you want them.
Yeah, everyone should own a C2 once in their lives.
And sorry, the last thing, what they've added now on C5, standard 5-year, 100,000k maintenance plan.
Oh, maintenance.
Not service plan anymore.
Okay, nice.
And that was a big factor.
That's very
on
nice.
This new launch.
Yeah, well, that does make a big difference. I mean,
it's worth a lot of money.
Maintenance is now all of a sudden all your brake pads, all your brake discs.
Yeah, exactly.
The whole spiel.
Those things cost.
And those things cost. So it's just tires and oil oil and fuel you pay for.
5 years, 100,000k is not bad.
Okay, that's nice.
C5 Aircross.
Okay.
You've seen the video that I shot at the launch already. Now you've heard what we've got to say about it.
I'll ask them for one to give us for a week and see if we can.
I'm sure I'm in line to get one already anyway.
Excellent.